that's the name of the game. Keep running, keep striving, maintain the same hunger, that fire, that burning desire. In this long run, I'm reaching higher now. Long run, yeah, a long game. Through the struggle, through the pain, I keep my eyes on the prize. Never lose sight in this marathon of life. I'm running through the night.
Hey, 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 hey. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and roll tide. Happy doing, happy Thursday, happy Juneteenth, all that good stuff. Yeah, man, it's good to be here. Welcome to the morning run with Piano Man and the 401k crew. Hey, man, we're just glad to be here on today. I got my glasses on again. I'm going to see if I can't make this work today. I'm taking meds and everything. I just have to wait on my new glasses and all that good stuff that's conducive for this computer. But we're not here to render excuses, but we're here to say roll tide, everybody. Roll tide, Latoya, good morning to you. Roll tide, Stephen Hicks, good morning to you. Roll tide, roll tide. Roll tide, the saints, ain'ts, friends, lookers, lurkers, ghost writers, ghost rappers, ghost singers, just ghosts, you know. Good morning, Dwight, my producer. He said, that's crazy. I made that intro song with AI. Somebody got to stop. Good morning, Dwight. Roll tide to you, bro. Roll tide, greatest producer, man, on this side of heaven. That's right. Not just on the Mississippi, but on heaven. Yeah, good time. Good time. Good morning, everybody. Man, I don't think I've had my go juice yet. Still kind of sleepy there. But man, good morning to everybody. Man, I hope everybody's had a restful night. I hope that you're planning on purpose to have a great day on today and all that kind of stuff. We got to continue to continue to strive. We want to start off by saying happy Juneteenth. We know what that's all about. And I'm so thankful. You know what? I told someone on yesterday that when we're able to identify with people of other ethnicities and everything, it doesn't take away of who you are, but what it does, it adds to your character. It adds to your character, and it also adds to your leadership ability, that people will want to fight for you and people will want to stand with you. So happy Juneteenth to everybody. And I'm going to say this, and I sent this to a friend this morning. Nobody is free until everybody is free. I'm just going to say that one more time. KT, good morning. Roll tide. What the business is. You know what the business is. All right. All right. You know what's up. You know what's up. But listen, nobody is free until everybody is free. Okay? So that just simply means this. When somebody's not free in their mind, if they're not free in their spirit, if they're not free in their heart to be all that God has created them to be, then it kind of keeps the rest of us in a bound state too. Good morning to the GM, Bino. Good morning, sir. Good morning. So I just want to tell you, happy Juneteenth to everybody. But if everybody's not free, then nobody's free. So let's strive to make everyone free. Okay, let's strive to make everyone free, whether it's a spiritual free, a psychological free, physical free. It doesn't matter what the type of bondage it is. If you free in that particular area, let's help to make them free. I think that's what God wants us to do, and that's how we have to do it. All right. So that's my Juneteenth inspirational for today. Let's make everybody free, and that starts at your crib. That starts at your house. The people around you. In the words of Al Roker and Willard Scott, start in your neck of the woods. That's what you do. That's what we do. Start in your neck of the woods. And I hear Martin Houston say this every morning. Be the change that you want to see. You start being that change. And when you be that change, your neck of the woods, the part of your world that God has placed you in, you will begin to see the change that you see. That's right, Stephen. Freedom for everybody. Now, I'm going to tell you something. It comes with a price now. But if we learn to stand together, I guarantee you things will go right. And the church said, roll tide. All right. Key, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, freedom. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Freedom costs. I'm being honest with you. Listen, I'm just going to use this podcast. And I'm not trying to be self-induced. I ain't trying to pump myself up and everything, but I'm going to use this as an example. This podcast is not free. It's not free. Not for me. It's not. And guess what? And it's not for you either. It costs something for your electricity. It costs something for the devices that you listen to, because it ain't like I'm shouting it out in the air and my voice is traveling all outside somewhere and you're hearing what I have to say. I'm just saying now, freedom is not free. So freedom costs people everywhere. Freedom costs. Freedom is a costly thing. So the question is, how much are you willing to pay for your freedom? Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm paying heavily for mine, and I'm still paying, not just in spiritual, not just in everyday, but just everyday life. That's what I'm trying to say. Freedom isn't free. Nothing really is free. If it's free, listen, if it's free, then there's a problem. There's a problem. Okay. So I'm just saying to you now, happy Juneteenth to everyone. And I'm thankful for my ancestors, whomever they be. Speaking of ancestors, let me tell you something. I went on Ancestry.com. Now, most of you know, and if you don't know, you hear something. When I'm always talking about my parents, I love them. I love their memory. I miss them terribly and everything. And there's not a day goes by that I don't think about my parents in one way or another, whether I'm imitating them or I'm saying something that they used to say. And the older I get, the more like my dad I'm becoming. I don't know if that's good or bad, but speaking of my ancestors, most of you don't know, but when I speak of my parents were my adoptive parents. They adopted me as a baby, something like that. They adopted me as a baby, and I didn't know it. I didn't find out about that till I was like 10, 11 years old. That I was adopted. Yeah, it kind of bothered me a little bit, but I soon got over that because I soon found out, how much that they loved me and was willing to take me in. And they taught me so many things about life, so many different things about God and Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit and just how to treat one another. I learned so many things that from them. And what you see today is a compliment or a testimony or testament to them, is that they taught their son how to get along with y'all. I get along with y'all, and I can be very, very argumentative at times, but I've learned over the time to get along. So I shout out to my parents. But the part that I really want to say, good morning, Sissy. Good morning, Kimberly. My parents chose me, Stephen. They chose me. Now, for whatever the reason they did, only that's between them and God. But I want to tell you this. I have never met my biological parents, never have met them. But I do know that somewhere out there, I have another sister. Now, watch this. So I was talked into one of my coworkers to do the Ancestry.com. We're going to talk football in just a minute, but just hear me out. I was talked into by one of my coworkers to do the Ancestry.com, 23andMe, and all that good stuff to try that. So I started with Ancestry.com. And for those of you that have ever done it, you know the process of what you got to do with that. They take your saliva and they take it and measure it and scan it, whatever they do at a lab, this, that, and the third. How about I can trace my roots, my biological lineage, all the way up to like my second cousins, but no first cousins and no parents. No first cousins, no parents. I'm like, that's that much away from finding out who I really am. Now, I don't mind sharing this on air. It doesn't matter to me because ain't too much of nothing you can do. I was born, actually, I'm gonna say my name. I was actually born. My name is Wendell Lawrence Smith. Okay. Wendell Lawrence Smith. Good morning, Dr. Crystal. And happy birthday and happy Juneteenth to you. Hey, happy birthday, Dr. Crystal. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Keep on living and you get old too. There you go. Happy birthday to you. All right. Happy birthday to Dr. Crystal, my sissy. Love you dearly. But I'm that close to finding out of who I really am. But the journey of this all is like beautiful. And I have gotten in touch with some of my relatives, like second and third, and all that, cousins and this, that, and the third. And so I have a lot of relatives from Florida. And some of them, Brock, roll tide, brother, roll tide. Some of them, y'all, are in Florida, right down there. And guess where? Tallahassee. So you already know where this is headed, right? So you know what time is getting ready to be. So Piano Man just might be making a trip to Tallahassee, Florida, to meet relatives that I've never met. These are like biological folks and everything. But trust me and believe, when I go there and I go to Florida, I will be wearing my Alabama stuff. I'm going to be wearing Alabama. I'm going to be repping the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to see my folks, but I'm Alabama everywhere I go. Okay. So with all of that being said, happy Juneteenth to everybody. And I'm going to say it one more time. If everybody's not free, then nobody's free, because I'm going to tell you, like I say in church sometimes, you're one of two things. If you're not your brother or your sister's keeper, then you are your brother and your sister's unaliver. Okay. Because we can't say that other word these days, because, so, but anyway, either you're keeping them or you doing something else. We know the story of Cain and Abel. Okay. Yeah. I hear you, Brock. I wear one all the time. I got to expand my wardrobe though, Brock. But man, I got 2 drawers full of nothing but Alabama stuff. And I got another t-shirt coming in next month. So, week after next, I have another t-shirt coming in. I'm part of this fan club for Alabama, the Fan Stop, and they promote Alabama, and proceeds from those shirts and everything, that hoodies and t-shirts and sweatshirts and things like that I get, those funds go back into the University of Alabama. So I'm just saying, it's a beautiful thing. It's a good day to be a Tide fan. It's a good day to so I just have fun in being a Tide fan. It's a cool thing. But I'm not gonna say I embrace, but I do respect others and their fan bases. Okay. Dr. Crystal said I was able to trace my roots back. Hold up. I gotta see, but I was able to trace my roots back to the 1300s, to the very tribe in Africa and in Barbados, meeting some cousins in Africa next year. Salute, Dr. Crystal. I wish I could go with you, because mine are in Africa, Nigeria to be exact. So mine goes back to like around that same time too. I have to go back and look at it. But it is a cool thing. It's an exciting thing, regardless of your ethnicity. And then you find out that you got, man, look, don't let this racism thing throw you. Don't let this racism thing fool you, because in everybody's family, there's some there is not just quote unquote as just pure this, that, and the third as everybody try to make it out to be. Because there are Caucasians that are in my family. I got to prove it right there. And I just said, wow. But I was excited about that because you see, God puts things together and he allows things. Now, whatever God doesn't allow, he doesn't allow it. But what has happened at his allowance. So we here now. We may have come over here. Listen, we may have come over here on different ships. But look at him. But some of us, we in the same boat now. So let's get, and she said she got some cousins in Switzerland, but a meeting next year. But Dr. Krista, do the doggone thing, girl. I ain't mad at you. I've got to go back into get up on mine. But one thing that one of my cousins did say, we're going to get into Bama football in just a minute, y'all. But just indulge me right here just a minute. Double A, happy Juneteenth. She says she's off today. I plan to visit Birmingham Civil Rights Institute today. Celebration of Juneteenth. You go do that doggone thing, sister. I'm planning on I got a speech to prepare. I've got other business I got to go attend to. So I'm going to do what my parents, who are my heroes, taught me to do. Handle your business. And that's how I'm going to celebrate Juneteenth. Handling your business. I'm going to celebrate Juneteenth, July 10th, August 10th, September 10th, because every day I'm striving to free somebody, right? Right. Kimberly, she said she's off today through Sunday. Kimberly, you better do that doggone thing, sis. You better do it. Have fun and don't get in no trouble because Big Brother going to come over there and I'm going to fuss at you. But anyway, take the time to love everybody. Take the time today to do your thing. Got an announcement to make. Hadn't made it all week, but I'm going to announce it today. Hey, look here. Tomorrow night, y'all know what time it is. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, and everybody to the west of Texas. You know what time it is out there. Tomorrow night, KB, Piano Man, round 2 for what? Keeping it a buck. Get mad all you want. It's going to happen. Yeah. We've heard all the yada, 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 whoop-de-whoop. But KB, Piano Man, we're going to be keeping it a buck every Friday night. Come one, come all, come join in the conversation. Now, I'm not quite sure what KB got on his mind for tomorrow night, but I know what Piano Man has on his mind. So the only way you're going to find out what Piano Man has on his mind for tomorrow night is that you got to join KB and Piano Man. We're going to be keeping it a buck. And trust me when I tell you, if you don't want the truth, don't come. Because we're going to give it to you whether you want it or not. I'm going to be like Reverend Pastor Damon Reddy. Things that I love to hear him say, things that the black church don't want me to say. No, things that the black church are going to get mad at me for saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. And then I love to hear him say, man, y'all check this out. That's my dude. He had them cool glasses on. He said, man, y'all check this out. Man, what's up, Michelle? So tomorrow night, come. Like I said, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Everybody to the west of Texas, you know what time it is going westward. Come and check out KB, Piano Man, keeping it a buck. And we gonna have a grand time. What's up, Michelle? And roll tide. Happy Juneteenth to you. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. Good morning again to all saints, ain'ts, and friends, lookers and lurkers, ghost writers, ghost singers, ghost musicians, ghost everybody, just ghost. You got ghost, So whether you Casper or, it doesn't matter. Casper the friendly ghost or whomever you may be, good morning to you. Happy Juneteenth. Good to see you. Let's get it. Let me tell you something. Bama has one awesome schedule coming up. But what I wanted to do today is, and I ran into something, and I have my script, what I'm going to go by, and so forth and so on. I ran into something that I think is sort of important. And when I look at the Bama schedule, and we've gone over who all Bama has to play, and who all is playing who, and I got my Bible here. This is my Bible, the Athlon Sports. That's my college football Bible and everything, and I love it, and I just believe in it, and and this is their opinion. Just like all of us, you can't get mad over someone's opinion. Athlon has an opinion, just like Piano Man has one. I don't agree with what Athlon has to say about everything, but I take their word. But a lot of this stuff, I take their word as true. One of the things that I failed to do in going over the SEC for the past week or so is I did not look at the core. It's called the core. Getting tongue tied. The coordinator carousel. I failed to go over that. Why is that important to Piano Man? Because it's not just on head coaches, but when we all get to particular levels of sports, and even in the high school realm, there are coordinators that make things go. They work alongside their coach. Okay. When a school loses or when a team loses a coordinator, now either they lose for the better, or they lose and they get worse. Check this out. Here, we're just going to be on here a minute, and then I'm going to get to some opponent thing. Alabama, on offense, on defense, we kept all of the coordinators, right? But on offense, I noticed Ryan Grubb came in. Okay. And you got Ryan Grubb, Nick Sheridan, Jamarcus Shepard. But now Coach Grubb, according to what I'm seeing here, is going to be it totally. Now, Nick Sheridan, Jamarcus Shepard will be doing what they do, but the whole thing is really in Ryan Grubb's hands. When you go to Auburn kept their same OC, but their new DC is DJ Durkin, who moved up because he was alongside Charles Kelly, who moved up. That is that's important, because I don't know who their co is. I don't know if there's a co defensive coordinator or what. But these coordinators have an awesome responsibility in keeping the team afloat, to keep things going on a week-to-week, a day-to-day, month-to-month basis. And their jobs really never stop. So we look at, so Alabama playing Auburn. DJ Durkin is now the defensive coordinator. Alabama plays Oklahoma, and they have a new offensive coordinator, and being Arbuckle, and they lost Joe John Finley. Now check this out. Guess who's Oklahoma's new defensive coordinator is? Care to take a guess? Let me kill the suspense. It's none other than the head coach, Brent Venables. He's the defensive coordinator. Why is that important? Brent Venables is a defensive guru. The 2 times that we played Clemson, Brent Venables, the 4 times that we played Clemson, the 4 times we played them, Brent Venables, I think, was the defensive coordinator. I think for all of them, maybe except for one, I think. But if he wasn't, He was there all 4 times. Part of the reason we lost to Oklahoma last year is because I am of the firm persuasion that was a Brent Venables-led defense. He knew our tendencies. He'd studied us. He watched what we did to other teams, especially when we won. I think he watched what we did, the tendencies that we had when we lose. So, he's going to be the head coach and the defense. He's the best. I'm telling you now. And I'm letting you know ahead of time. That game between Alabama and Oklahoma is going to be one of the best defensive games you've ever laid your eyes on. Now, do I believe Alabama will win? Sure they will. But I'm telling you now, don't write Oklahoma off just yet. I know what we read yesterday. I know what Athlon said yesterday. But when I went back and looked at this coordinator carousel, when your head coach is a defensive specialist and he takes over the defensive coordinating position or that job, or even if a head coach takes over an offensive position, it doesn't matter. Be careful of that team. They're going to be better than what you give them credit for. Right. And right, Michelle. See, according to this, they had Zach Alley and Todd Bates last year. And I don't think a lot of emphasis was really placed on them too much. But I do know Brent Venables, when they hired him, that was the first thing that came out of their, people were saying. He is a defensive specialist. Telling you. So when you have a head coach that is a defensive guru, that's the business right there. Now, I don't know what our Oklahoma's going to do, and I'm not plugging them in. I'm just telling Alabama fans, when we get ready to play Oklahoma, get ready for a defensive showdown. And especially, and they beat us last year. Now, I know we're going to have motivation and fire and this, that, and the third and all that good stuff. That's all fine and dandy. But Oklahoma's coming with, and they got fired before our game. Okay, all right. They got fired. And so that means that my theory was right. Brent Venables called that game. Brent Venables called that game. And So I'm just saying, then we play South Carolina. Check this out. Mike Shula is the new offensive coordinator there. That name ought to sound familiar. He was once the Alabama head coach back in the Gap. Now, that was a long time ago, but he has Alabama ties. And South Carolina. And Vanderbilt, a new defensive coordinator, Steve Gregory. And they also have Nick Lazinski. Clark Lee is the old defensive coordinator. So I'm telling you now, these offensive and defensive coordinators, these special team guys, pay attention to who the coordinator is. That's all Piano Man is saying. Don't just look at the head coach. Pay attention to who's around him. Who has he surrounded himself with? Stephen, let's hope so. Because I'm going to tell you now, I've been saying this. I'm going to say it before. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. I hope and I pray that the injury bug don't bite us too hard. Injuries are going to happen. But we can't afford a deep injury or a impactful injury that will keep, especially on offense, a starter out for a significant amount of time. Because some of those guys behind them they're not quite there yet. So Piano Man just saying, I'm a fan, but Piano Man is gonna be realistic. There's a lot of things that has to fall for us. Now, do I believe we'll beat Florida State? I'm just taking it one game at a time. The governor is here. I'm going to get to that in just a minute, Dr. Crystal. The governor is here. Good morning, JB. Governor JB 718 is in the house. OG Gill, wherever you are, brother, we got you in prayer. All right. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm wanting, Stephen. That's what I'm wanting. But I'm just going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it a buck right here. We can't afford injuries, especially on that O-line. I'm telling you now. And Brent Venables and them, hey, bro, JB, governor, I told you never have to explain it to us, man. We know you that dude, you that dad, okay? We got you, man. You that dad. But all I'm saying is with Brent Venables being that OU coordinator from I'm telling you, those guys on defense, I guarantee you, I'm like Charles Barkley, I guarantee that Oklahoma gonna have a fire defense. Now, it might take their offense a little bit to catch up, but I've said this before, and I said it the other day, to be sharp when we were talking. Watch John Mateer, the quarterback that they're bringing in, that dude from Washington State. He's no joke. So I'm just saying to everybody, don't sleep on Oklahoma. Let's start with Florida State. Now, I don't have my information. It's in my other office in there. But let me tell you something. Florida State has an OC who has beaten Alabama before. Gus Malzahn. Don't sleep on him. That's why I am of the firm persuasion. Matter of fact, let me go here. Let me do this. Here we go. Let me go ahead and do this. Yeah, Grubb got something for all the defense. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he don't. I'm just saying that in some of these games, they're gonna play us hard, Stephen. We may well get ready to face that. And I'm gonna say this. Let me read this. Here's Florida State. Here they are. Now, in their depth chart, they've got one returning starter, which is Landon Thomas, the tight end. But doggone it, look who all they brought in. They okay, I'm just gonna use one for instance. Squirrel White, transfer from Tennessee. Squirrel White is a beast. So that means that those matchups on offense versus their offense versus our defense, it's gonna be fierce, man. And then they brought in Tommy Calistanos. He's from Boston College. Now I'm gonna tell you something about him. I watched Boston College play a few games last year. He's pretty good. Now, I think it was more like him and Bill O'Brien. I don't think they jive too well because of Bill O'Brien's approach to the game. I think that was more of an approach issue. I don't think Bill O'Brien had too much of an, well, I ain't going to say that. Let me not say that. I don't know what Bill O'Brien's problem was, but I do believe that a part of it was approach. That Calistanos' approach to the game was not conducive for a Bill O'Brien type offense. Bill O'Brien wanted more of a Bryce Young, Matt Jones, Jake Coker. He wanted that type of quarterback. I believe that's what he liked. He was that type of quarterback. And so Calistanos is not. So Calistanos is going to fit more of the Gus Malzahn type offense. That's going to be right up his alley. I'm just saying, good morning, LaQuasia. Roll Tide. Good morning, sis. If you have never subscribed to LaQuisha Gordon's channel here on YouTube, let's get it. Let's subscribe. She's almost there where she needs to be. So I've subscribed. I want others to subscribe. She subscribed to me. We all helpers one of another. So good morning, LaQuisha, and roll tide. Roll tide. KB. Uh-oh, y'all. KB, the man, the myth, the legend is in the house. KB, I just got through talking about us. Tomorrow night, brother. Tomorrow night. 8 p.m. Central. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. Everybody to the west of Texas, they know what time it is out there. KB, Piano Man, gonna be keeping it a buck. I gotta, now KB, I don't know what you got on your mind for tomorrow, but I know it's gonna be fire, whatever it is. So KB and Piano Man gonna come tomorrow keeping it a buck. And you know what I told them, KB? If they don't want the truth, don't come to our channel, because we're gonna say some stuff and they may not want to hear it, but we gonna say it anyway. Yeah, we on and popping the month. Wait a minute, let me put the KB on the big screen right quick. Let me see. There you go. KB said tomorrow night we on and popping. Man, we gonna be hotter. We gonna be hotter than fish grease in somebody's kitchen. I'm just saying now. It's gonna be on tomorrow night, so y'all give us a listen. And if you never subscribe, which I probably believe that you have, but for those of you that's looking and lurking, ghost writing and ghost popping, ghost eating, you just ghost. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on and join on in. Come on. Don't be afraid. Put your pride down. Like our channel. You ain't necessarily got to like us, but you can like our channel, all that kind of stuff. So come tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Everybody to the west of Texas, you know what time it is. Come and join us, okay? And listen, if you've never subscribed to any of the channels, subscribe. LaQuisha, KB, B Sharp, That Kitchen Game, DSGP84, Piano Man, Clint Lamb, Justin Riley, Bama Standard, I'm about to say Uncle Sean, Coach Sean, Coach Al, Coach Carl, Jonathan Lewis, all them guys, Odie Show, Ted, all of them. Subscribe to those channels for the best in Bama and college football content. Jason Hall of Fame, all those guys, man. Subscribe to them, okay? I guarantee you do. And when you get your channel and everything, we can subscribe to you too. But here we go. Florida State. I'm going back to Florida State. Florida State has Roydell Williams. Roydell Williams. Name sound familiar? He's still there. Came from Alabama. Went to Florida State. So don't think for a heartbeat that Florida State offensively is not going to be aggressive. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to be, okay, Dwight, when you make you a channel, Piano Man's going to be the first to subscribe to your channel. Now, what I'm not going to be on your channel, Dwight, is your producer, because I can't do that stuff that you be doing. So, brother, you on your own right there. I'm going to subscribe. So when Dwight gets his channel, I want everybody to hop on, okay? Yeah, man. Do it. Everybody, man, do this thing. KB said something. KB told me something a few days ago. He said, this kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook and get something to eat. So ain't no sense in nobody hating on nobody. Okay? But here we go. And then on defense, Florida State has 5 returning starters. Darrell Jackson, Omar Graham, Shaheem Brown, Blake Nicholson, and KJ Kirkland. Okay? I believe, like what B Sharp said the other day, and he and Coach Sean, I'm of the firm persuasion, because Ty is going to be a first-time starter. I believe that they're going to bring the house at Ty on the very first play. From the time that the Tide offense takes the field, I believe they're going to test Ty. They're going to test it. Now, we can turn around and test Calistanos all we want. But I'm going to tell you right now, Calistanos is a runner. He's a runner. He's a runner. He will take off and run. And this is why that guys like Overton and guys like Tim Keenan and everything plug those holes. Don't overrun the play because he's sackable too. But you got to be purposed in what you're doing and everything. So you got to have a B line. You got to, all lanes got to be covered. All lanes. So I believe that in that Florida State, Alabama game, in the beginning, and it's going to be hot now. It's going to be hot down there now. It's going to be hot. And in the words of my late dad, it's going to be hotter than a 6-shooter. I'm just telling you now, it's going to be hot down there on that field. We're playing at 2:30 and 3:30 Eastern, 2:30 Central. It's going to be hot. JB, stop. He's a track star. He's a track star. He's a runner. He's a track star. But guess what? Runners and track stars can get tackled too if you play it right. If you play it right. Yeah, Stephen, it's a great day to be a Bama fan. Uh-oh, hold it. I forgot something. Hold up. Let me see. Doggone it. Where's my calendar? LaToya, you're fired. I want to fire LaToya, y'all. I got to fire LaToya. Oh. Yeah. Here we go. You know what I forgot? Stephen? You know what I forgot? Yeah, I got to put that in the chat. There we go. There it is. 72 days, and we rolling. 72 days, we roll. 72 days, Florida State, we coming to your crib. That's it. 72 days. Come on. 72 days. KB, we got to start adopting that, bro, on our channel. That whatever day it is, that's how many days we got left. Now, I'm just going on to tell you, and I'm going to make this announcement. I'm going back to Florida State. If anybody want Piano Man to perform, play, attend your wedding, you got from now until August the 22nd. Yeah, you got from now to August the 22nd to shoot your shot. Yeah, to do your thing. I'm just saying now. I got you, LaToya. You know I'm just playing with you. But you got from now to August 22nd. If you want to say I do, redo your do, and all that kind of stuff, and you need me to be there, you better start like right now. And August the 22nd, that's when that's the last day. No, August the 21st. 29. August 21st. Yep, August 21st. My bad. If you want Piano Man to come to your wedding or your engagement, all that kind of stuff, you got from now to the 21st to get it done, okay? Because here's the catch. Starting August 22nd, I'm going to be preparing myself for my snacks, my tailgate, getting all my Bama shirt and hats and everything ready, all that kind of stuff. And I got the 5 days to prepare for the first game. It take me a week to get prepared. I'm just saying. 10 more Saturdays, y'all. DSGB84, good morning. And just go. He's a dog fan. I'm about to say roll tide. But roll tide anyway. But you got from now to August 21st. If you want to get married and you want me to attend, you got till August the 21st, because after August 21st, I'm not attending nobody's wedding. I'm not attending nobody's engagement. I ain't even coming to your birthday party because I don't want nothing coming in between me and watching my Alabama Crimson Tide on Saturday, August the 29th. Amen and roll tide. That's what I'm saying. What's up, squad? Okay, here's a Buckeye fan. I respect it. Hey, Arrow Squad, can I reach out to you, and I need to ask you something on a serious tip, if it's okay. But I don't want to ask you on the Arrow. Is that okay, Arrow Squad? I just need you to help. It's something I need some direction on, okay? So thank you for coming, Arrow Squad. And he said, go Bucks. We salute you, man. Y'all are the national champs. Y'all college football champs. Can't take that away from you there, big dog. Y'all got it. Enjoy it. Heavy is the head that wears the crown and everything. But I'm just asking y'all to do me one favor, Arrow Squad. Beat Texas. Beat Texas. That's all I ask you to do. Beat Texas, Arrow Squad. I need y'all to beat Texas. Hey, Arrow Squad, can you go tell your friends to come on in? Those that might be listening and everything, can you tell them to come on in? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous, Double A. I'm a little nervous there. Okay, Arrow Squad. I got you, dog. I got you. But look here, Arrow Squad. I just need you to go tell all your Ohio State friends. Beat Texas. I need them to come on over here, subscribe to my channel. I'm a few from 200 on I would like for the 200 to be by the end of the week, by tomorrow. So I need like 7, 8 people to finish me out at 200, top me off to 200, and then I can start working on my next tier. Okay, it costs $0.00, but I want that 200 in the off season. You see what I'm saying? But Arrow Squad, can you just go tell them, please beat Texas. Beat Texas. That's all I need from y'all. That's all I need. Beat Texas. Just beat Texas. And I mean, and when you beat them to sleep. That's what I want. Yeah. I want y'all to hit an ant and a mosquito with a sledgehammer. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sort of nervous because see, I'm sort of nervous and I'll be honest with you, because see, it's either gonna, that first game for both of us, it's gonna make us or break us. It really is. I'm telling you. Yeah, thank you, Steven. 8 more subscribers for me, or either that or I'm there. Boy. If you think ice is terrible, you just wait till I get on hold to you. Don't subscribe to my channel. I've been trying to be good to everybody. That's right. But listen, let me get back to Florida State. Now here's their schedule. Here's Florida State's schedule. I got to do this. Obviously, they start with Alabama. Then they play East Texas A&M. Never heard of them. But then they play Kent State. They go to Virginia. Then they play Miami of Florida. Then they play Pitt. They go to Stanford. They play Wake Forest. They go to Clemson. They play Virginia Tech. They go to North Carolina State. And then they end at Florida. Thank you, Arrow Squad. Thank you. Send some more folks. Man, we respect everybody. We just want people to be respectable when they come in. Don't come in with no foolishness, but we respect you, bro. We respect your Arrow Squad. And but y'all, like I said, y'all champ, but please beat Texas. Please beat Texas. I can't reiterate that enough. I can't stress that enough. Arrow Squad, you got to beat Texas. I'm sick of their mouth. I'm sick of it. They think they own everything. They can't. Georgia beat them twice, and they still think they the best. Lord Jesus Christ. Man, I'm telling you. Man, some of these fans are about as delusional and everything. Good morning, Link. Didn't mean to ignore you, bro, but I done got excited, man. I done got excited. The White says he wants Texas in the SEC championship. Well, first of all, the White, I want Bama in the SEC championship. And I don't care who we play. But I want Ohio State to beat Texas. I'm not for, listen, anybody that's going to get in the way of the Alabama Crimson Tide, I ain't for you. That's just all it is to it. I ain't for you. So, Texas, I ain't for you because you SEC. I ain't for you. Don't get it twisted because we in the SEC. I ain't for you at all under no circumstance. When Georgia played Texas, as much as I'm not all that big a fan of a Georgia Bulldog, I'm not. But check this out. I want Georgia to beat Texas. I'm sick of that. Yep. Hook 'em horn. This, that, and the third. No. You're going down, Texas. You're going down. Yeah, exactly, Double A. Texas think they own the SEC and lost to Georgia twice with a backup quarterback. That's all I got to say to you. That's all I'm gonna say. So Ohio State, can you help Piana Mans? Thank you. Look here. JB, come on, man. We got to get over that. We got to get over that, man. We got to get over that. I know you got personal reasons, but get over that. Well, we're going to differ on that one. I don't want Texas winning nothing. I don't. The more they lose and the more we win, it works good for me. It works good for me. Come on now. Don't hold that. You can't hold that against them, no, Governor. Come on, Governor. Come on. Come on now. We bigger than that. Come on, man. Put it aside. Put it aside. Let it go. Come on, Jay. Come on, Governor. Come on, Governor. But anyway, gotta love the governor, man. Gotta love the governor. Gotta love the governor. But I'm just saying, y'all, come on. Hey, like I said, Aero Squad ain't got nothing to do with you. Trust me, it don't. But I'm praying about that. Ephraim, roll tide. Roll tide. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I want Ohio State to tell Texas a new one. That's how I do. And I'm going to be watching that game. I'm going to watch it all the way up until when it's time for my beloved Alabama Crimson Tide to come home. So we going to, you know. But anyway, they finished at Florida. Now, here's the final analysis with Texas. Florida State. It says, following one of the most disappointing campaigns, coming from Appline now, following one of the most disappointing campaigns in program history, Florida State and head coach Mike Norvell have made a ton of changes. There's optimism that the Seminoles can get back on the right track. But how high can the program truly climb coming off a 2-10 season? It won't be easy. With Alabama traveling to Doak Campbell Stadium in week 1, plus Florida State ends the year with 3 of its final 4 games on the road, including trips to Clemson and Florida. The Seminoles do not get the benefit of playing Miami and Tallahassee, but November is an absolute gauntlet for the program. Norvell needs to have his program back in contention for a bowl game or risk being on the hot seat in the near future. I'm going to say this right here. And I'm just going to put it on out there. And I'm, just my opinion now. It's an opinion. Y'all, my nephew's here. Anton McBride. That's my nephew. He said, we coming up. He is Florida State till the Messiah appears. He loves Florida State. What's up, nephew? Good morning to you, bro. Good morning to you, Double A. Piano man, I can't stand Texas. They only have bragging rights to all their oil money. Bama winning championship is equivalent to oil money. Just win. That's it. That's it. I got to start that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Oh, you in Tallahassee, nephew? Hey, man, enjoy. Enjoy. It's hot down there, ain't it? Yeah, JB. Yeah, Governor JB. Anton Love. Matter of fact, one of my sons is a big Florida State fan. Big Florida State fan. So it's a lot of. I have another cousin. They love Florida State. They love Florida State. So their fan base is pretty big, just like Bama, and they're passionate about it, just like we are. But I welcome Double A. Oh yeah, come see, Governor. See what he said, man. Now even though y'all, we 2 separate fan bases. Wait a minute. Hold up. There you go. That's why he's down there. You were Governor, you were in another part of Florida. My nephew, Anton, is in Tallahassee. He came to see about mama. Yeah, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. No, don't give me no Florida State gear. My body ain't going to turn to a pillow of salt. Hey, don't give me no Florida State. Look at him. Don't bring me nothing but Alabama gear or Pittsburgh Steelers gear or the Los Angeles Lakers gear, Edmonton Oilers, even though it got put out, like bring me some of that. New York Mets, Baltimore Orioles. But don't get me no Florida State. Because anything other than Alabama, my body my body will turn into a pillar of salt. I'll be out there in the desert somewhere with Lot's wife. Oh no, don't bring me no Ohio State. Now, if my mama was living in Arrow Squad, she would love it because she did graduate work at Ohio State. And she bought me some Ohio State back when I was, younger. I didn't wear that. Alabama, please. Alabama, please. So I'm just saying, man, it's all in good fun. What the governor say? Yeah, he was in Kissimmee. Yeah, that's right. And he said, bro, his brother's an FSU fan. Man, it's a turncoat in every family, Governor. It's a turncoat. No, I didn't. I said, Mama, all due respect. Thank you. I didn't wear no Ohio State. No, and that'll be a no. If Bama loses, then what? Bama ain't gonna lose. Bama ain't gonna lose, nephew. We're not gonna lose. We're going to help y'all continue in your losing ways. I just got that much confidence. I'm nervous, but I believe that once the game settles, I believe that we gonna be okay. Now, I'm about to say something before my nephew came in, and it was talking about Mike Norvell being on the hot seat. I think he's already on the hot seat. I think he's already on it. When Florida State's players got to exiting, when they couldn't be in the college football playoffs, some of those players started exiting that program because of that. Mike Norvell, in my opinion, did not corral his team. He didn't galvanize them to keep them to get them to stay. Good morning, Gil Cruz. Good morning. Gil, check your text messages, sir. I made a request of you, sir. So check your text messages. Thank you. Good morning, Gil. We've been praying for you, though, big dog. We've been praying for you, and that God will keep you strong. And we're praying about Gil, everyone that's going through some things right now. And let's keep our big brother Gil in prayer. But Mike Norvell did not have the whatever to galvanize his team and to keep them together. There's Jonathan Lewis. Good morning. Good morning, Angela. Good morning. Good to see you again. Jonathan Lewis, my friend and brother. At least he stopped by to see us. Man, this is one of the busiest dudes in Bama for the best in Bama content and recruiting. Go see Jonathan Lewis. Go see Jonathan Lewis. Key, I'm not sure about Auntie Janet, but if she's listening, we're praying for you. We love you. You know Piano Man does. We love you, and we're concerned about you. And so get stronger, Auntie Janet. Get stronger. Get better. And if anybody is watching this and they can get a message to Auntie Janet, just tell her Piano Man said he's praying for you. He loves you, and we're the better because you're here. We're better, See, Gil coming with that, Gil say he co-signing with the governor. Y'all got to put these persons. I want Ohio State to beat Texas. I want Ohio State to beat Texas. That's right. But anyway, but I believe they're on the hot seat. I believe he's on the hot seat. I really do. And just think, when the rumor got out that when Coach Saban retired and everything, his name came up. For what? For what? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. I got to put you on the big screen, big dog. Appreciate all the love. Love the grind. Make sure to hit that like button. Yeah, that's it. Subscribe. Subscribe to Jonathan Lewis. If you have never subscribed to his channel, I need you to put that, subscribe to him. Subscribe. Please subscribe. Good morning, Carla. The governor is here. The GM is here. The CO is here. And the producer's here. And now the governor's here. and now the administrative assistant is here. Man, I'm doing all right this morning. But hey, JB, come on, Governor, you and the CO, man, we got to. I understand about how you feel, but sometimes, man, you got to put some stuff aside for the greater good, and the greater good. The lookout man is here. Gary's here. The only one missing, well, KT's here. The only one missing is the other CO. Gil, go get your family. Gil, go get your partner. Go get your partner, Gil. Go get your partner. Go get your partner. Go get your partner in crime. Well, the greater good is peace, yes, but the peace gonna be, my peace of mind is gonna come that Ohio State beats Texas, and then I can do that horns down thing. I'm gonna do that horns down thing anyway. Governor, I ain't starting with you today, bro. I am not starting with you today. But I will say this. I've added more to that song. I got on the keyboard and made that thing work, man. I went back anyway. Horns down. So, I want Ohio State to beat Texas. Governor, I went back and added some more to that song, bro. Oh, yeah. I just wasn't going to let them get off that light. I'm just not going to let them get off that light, bro. I'm just not going to let them do it. I'm going by a friend's house that has like a little studio where he can help me mix it and everything. And thank you. It's the remix. And trust me, don't y'all be surprised if that don't be part of a theme song somewhere on this channel. For those of you that don't know, they don't call me Piano Man for nothing. I actually do play and I compose. So, but JB, Governor, I rearranged that thing so yesterday until I got tickled my own self. I laughed at my own self. Yes, sir. But we'll talk more about that in a minute. But anyway, the only reason that I'm nervous about this game is because from our standpoint, and JB, Governor JB, here's my problem. It's something that you said to me the other week. It's something that you said to me. Y'all, somebody do something with the governor, please. The governor is being messy and he's throwing me off my game this morning. It's hilarious, man. This dude here talking about drop the beat. If I drop the beat, then I might have to drop the hammer. But anyway, the only reason that I'm pretty nervous, something governor said the other day, is because when you're starting someone that you've really never seen in the front row or the starting row from the jump street, man, I just believe Florida State's gonna bring that. They're gonna bring that heat from the word go just to test Ty out. And I just hope Ty is able to read the defense, know what's what. Because I'm gonna tell you this, because the AA, here's on the upside of that, sis. Here's on the upside of that. If they do bring an all-out blitz on Ty from the jump street, and Ty, watch this, and Ty completes a short, and that dude busted, it's gonna be pure pandemonium on that Bama sideline. I'm telling you now, in Bama Nation, it's gonna be pure pandemonium. Why am I saying that? Because that was the one thing that was lacking last year. The inability to go short. Going long is one thing, but going short and being able to bust that, being able to gain positive yards and possibly even a touchdown, I'm telling you now, if they start with a blitz and he recognizes the blitz and they still come with it anyway, and he throws it and completes it, and it's for a long game or even a touchdown, I'm telling you now, Florida State, it's going to be a long day for you. Trust me on that. Trust Piano Man when he tell you. It's going to be a long day. That's going to be a long day. Because now you're not going to know exactly what to do. And don't fool around and let the running game get started. Now, that's the part that's going to bring me joy. And this is why I keep saying, Arrow Squad, this is why I keep saying, you wanted a breakdown of the quarterback, I just gave it to you. I just gave it to you. I believe that ability, that ability to be able to recognize what the defense is going to do. But I keep saying to you that the O-line is going to be the X factor. The O-line is the X factor. I keep saying it. I'm going to say it. I keep hitting on it, harping on it, all that kind of stuff. That on offense, the O-line is the X factor. The O-line. His height, you know what? He's just an inch shorter than Keelan, and I think about Milroe. So he's not no short guy. Now, the quarterback of Florida State is like 5'9", 5'10". See, so I think that, you know, it's all going to be the size of the fight and the dog, as I say from time to time. But I guess Tua was short. Can somebody help me with that? I don't think Tua was that short. I don't think he was. He may have been 6'1", something like that. But we know like Jalen Hurts like 6'2", 6'3". So, so Bama has had tall quarterbacks as of late. But, but we're going to see. But, now Bryce was short. Now, Arrow Squad, Bryce was short. He was short. He was like 5'10", something like that. He's short. So, but I'm telling you now, Florida State, if they bring a blitz, which I think they're going to be, I think Florida State is going to be aggressive. But I'm telling you now, if Ty is able to complete a short one and they bust that bad boy, I think it's going to be something serious. Yeah, it's going to be something serious. Houdini, oh yeah. He was, yeah. Key, are you talking about Bryce? But I'm gonna tell you like this. That's gonna be the telling point. That's gonna be the telling point. I'm with you, Kimberly. Jalen Hurts was a beast, but at that time, back in that day, when Georgia neutralized Jalen in that national championship game, it took them when See, Governor. That's what I'm really trying to say. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because FSU's going out there with nothing to lose, because see, they're predicted to lose anyway. So they're going to throw the sink at Bama. They're going to throw it at them because they're predicted to lose anyway. They're not predicted to win that game. Now, other games going on as the season progresses, yeah, they should win. But in this first game, you're going up against Alabama. So the point that I'm making is that Bama has to be ready for that Florida State right there. The Florida State that has nothing to lose. They got to be ready for that. Because those guys are gonna come in playing desperate. They know they're better than 2-10. When Florida State lost to Georgia Tech last year. Oh, hold it. When Florida State lost to Georgia Tech last year, don't you know what that did for that messed their ego all the way up. That first game, losing to Georgia Tech, the way that they did, I believe it messed with their psyche. It messed with everything about it. So, see, see. Anyway, I ain't studying Gil Cruz and the CEO and the governor. I'm going for Ohio State to beat Texas. That's what I want. That's what I want. And Steven says it too. Bama has everything to lose. Trust me. They're not taking anyone for granted. And I got to put you on the big screen, Steven. Oh, my bad. Bama has everything to lose. Trust me. They're not taking anyone for granted. And I don't think they are. That's what's going to make the game kind of good right there. But I believe Bama's depth going to give. I got the look. This is what the CEO said. I found Ohio State drill on the side of the road. I tied it around a fire hydrant so every dog that passes by can bless it. See, some folks just ain't gonna do right. Texas just needs to be humble. I'm sorry, CEO and governor. I want Texas to lose. I ain't studying y'all. Y'all's ills you have with Ohio State. I want Ohio State to beat Texas. So when they run up in here, I want to be able to get them. I want to be able to get them. That's what I want. So I didn't say I was a fan. I'm just respecting them, Ohio State, enough to handle up on some business that needs to be handled. Now, I'm just saying now, I just need Ohio State to handle business because I believe we're going to handle business at Florida State. So that's how I see that Aero Squad in AA. That's how I see that. Is that if Ty comes in, because all eyes are gonna be on both quarterbacks, on the Florida State quarterback, on the Bama quarterback. The eyes are going to be on those two. Both of them starting. Calistano starting for a new team. Ty Simpson's coming in to start for Bama and everything. So the eyes are going to be on them. That's a lot of pressure. But I'm just having faith in my Ty Simpson and my Alabama, in the words of KB, in the KB voice, in my Alabama Crimson Tide. I believe we go down there and we handle business, okay? So that's how that panned out right there. I was going to take a look at the Big Ten teams, but I just wanted to look at the fact that Gus Malzahn is now the OC at Florida State. How will Kane Womack, will he be aggressive? How aggressive will we be on defense versus their aggression on offense, and also their aggressiveness on defense as well? It's going to be a good game, but I believe Alabama's going to take them out. No, you know what, Aero Squad? If that's going to be a weak if right there. I don't believe Bama's going to start 1-3. If they do, okay. Well, let me ask you this: if Ohio State starts out 1-3, are they going to fire Ryan Day? I'm going to tell you now, Aero Squad, I like you and thank you for coming, but I can't stand Ryan Day. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't like it. Well, Aero Squad, answer my question. Fired. Man, I'm telling you. Because I'm just saying. I can't stand Ryan Day. I don't like him. 1-3 mean losing the bums. Uh-oh. But Bama is possible. I don't think so though, Aero Squad. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but I don't think so. First of all, I don't see us going 1-3. I don't see it. Matter of fact, let me go back to the Bama schedule right quick. I just did just yesterday. Here we go. Here's Bama's schedule. We start off at Florida State. We play ULM. We play Wisconsin. And then we go to Georgia. Me personally, if Bama starts off 1-3, I'm going to trade my Lexus in for a Honda. I can't be mad with you about that one. Oh, wait a minute. I said something. I saw something Dr. Crystal said. Hold up. Here we go. When Kane put that black vest on, he mean business. And that's just the God-heaven truth. Ask Missouri about that black vest. Ask them. They came with the come on and just went on and just did the doggone thing. But I really believe, though, Arrow squad, I'm of the firm persuasion. Bama won't start 1-3. I don't think we lose to ULM. I know, and Wisconsin either. Now, Wisconsin's gonna play us tough now. Big Ten, they're gonna play us tough. But I believe our depth on offense is gonna get them. I have a theory about how I think some things are going to go offensively for Alabama, but I'm going back to what I've been saying all along. The key is going to be the O-line. From tackle to tackle is going to be the O-line. I'm being honest. I'm just being honest with you. On defense, the key is going to be the D-line. The D-line is going to be the D-line. Roll Tide, Kimberly. Roll Tide. So I'm just saying, Arrow Squad, is going to be interesting to see from day one. From day one. Okay? From day one. Yeah, I got to do this again. I got to keep doing this because 72 days, we're going to find out. 72 days. I'm just going to put it back up there again. 72 days and we roll. 72 days and we roll. And whomever your team may be, 72 days and you going to do whatever you do. As far as the Alabama Crimson Tide go, we going to roll. We're going to roll. 10 Saturdays. 72 days. 10 Saturdays. We going to roll. I'm going to say it one more time. If you about to get married, if you want to get married here real soon, and renew your wedding vows or get engaged, and you want Piano Man to come, you have from today until August the 21st to get it in. If you want me to make an appearance, you got it from now until August the 21st to get it done. Because on August the 22nd, I will be preparing, the Lord willing, for the very first football game for the Alabama Crimson Tide. I am preparing. I'm preparing. Don't ask me. I'm not coming. I'm not going to do it. Nope. Can't do it. 10 Saturday. So, all that kind of stuff. I'm telling you now. Tell him, Dwight. Tell him, producer. The Piano Man say what he mean, and he mean what he say. 10 Saturday. Don't ask me. I'm not coming. Okay? So from now until August the 21st, because starting August 22nd, I will be preparing myself for the first game. I'm getting all my, which leads me to my next segment. Right quick before we get ready to get up out of here. Check this out. I'm going to be preparing myself. I'm going to be getting my food ready. I'm going to be getting my grill ready. All that kind of stuff. Which leads me to this. It's getting ready to, we got, like I said, 72 days, 10 more Saturdays. Everybody on here, I know you love to eat. You like to eat. You might not be a big eater, but you're gonna eat something. So having a little fun right here before we close out. What will be your go-to food? Okay, so what's your favorite tailgate food? What are you, if when you are at a tailgate, what's the first food you look for? Okay? What's the first food you look for? And if you are hosting a tailgate, what's your specialty? Okay. What would be your choice of beverage and all that kind of stuff? This should be fun, and make you hungry at the same time, especially if you hadn't eaten breakfast yet. But if you had a tailgate, or even if you're hosting a tailgate, what is your go-to food? Ready, go. 10 Saturdays is crazy. You got that right, KT. You better tell it. 10 Saturdays is crazy. 10. 10 said, dang, man. We finna get down into the single digits here in a minute. Okay? Aeroscope. Steven says, soul food for me, please. I want me some greens and cornbread too. Sure do. Now, don't bring me no gumbo in the summertime, because you're gonna have a mess on your hand. Don't do that. No gumbo Governor said he's looking for free food. Yeah, Key. Ain't nothing like some smoked rib. And let me tell you how I do my ribs, Key. When I put mine in foil, I season them up. I have my mustard base and all that kind of stuff to season them down. But I throw me some onions and stuff in mine like that and wrap them real tight. And then I put them on that grill, and I let those onions sweat on that. And onions have a particular flavor that's released on those ribs like that. I even do my chicken like that sometimes, because I do sometimes I do a chicken in tin foil, like a campfire style, and I have onions and veggies and this and that and the third with my chicken and everything. So yeah, man, in the foil, that's some good eating, man. In the foil. Dwight, somebody get the producer, please. Dwight, around some people, you can't bring that. If look at him. If Bino was here, he'd tell you what I mean. If Susan was here, KT. I'm sorry, KT, but anyway, man, see, if that same man was gonna bring you $10 million, you gonna turn it down because he went to Ohio State? No, I don't think so. Anyway, somebody please get the governor. He is on one. I'm just saying now, if the mac and cheese is gonna be mac and cheese, let it be mac and cheese the kind I grew up on. Okay, homemade. It got to be right now. You don't mess with a man mac and cheese now. You don't do that. That mac and cheese got to be right. He that mac and cheese got to be right. I'm serious, man. Ain't nothing like some good mac and cheese. Can I get an amen on that? Ain't nothing like some good macaroni and cheese. If you don't like macaroni and cheese, there's something the matter with you. I think wait a minute, I got to go back up. I saw something, and if Dr. Crystal say what I thought she said, she said it. I got to put it on the Dr. Crystal. You don't know nothing about that there. You don't know nothing about that right there. If you've never had ribs fried, you don't know what you missing. Good gracious of life. Yes, sir. She said it. She said what I thought she said. Oh, wait a minute. And I got to go get KT here. KT. And that'll be a note. And that'll be a note, KT. But we know what you're talking about. See, because some people just can't handle the pressure of moonshine. They just can't do it. I'm telling you. So, KT said no moonshine. I got to start some of these. That there. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you. I'm telling you now. That's some good eating. Somebody should have been arrested. I ain't going there with y'all. That would. What? Let me tell you. Ain't nothing like some messy macaroni and cheese. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. I'm just saying, forgive my vernacular. I know I'm supposed to say there's nothing like it, but when you eat macaroni and cheese and that stuff ain't good, ain't nothing like some horrible mac and cheese. Ain't nothing like it nowhere, children. I'm just saying now. Whoa. But give me, but for my tailgate, I'm like Key. I want some ribs in the foil. I want some ribs in the foil. I want me some. I just, I'm like Steven. Just give me some soul food. About from me being close to the Gulf Coast in New Orleans. Yeah. Now the closer to the winter we get, bring me some good old fashioned gumbo and all that good stuff. I want some. When we get to the winter months, now let's make that thing right. But in the summer months, I want what Dr. Crystal said. I want some fried ribs. I need some ribs in the in the foil. I want some onions chopped up around them. Release that juice and those flavor around them. I want some flavor-filled food. Hey, JB, give me some oxtails, and they got to be done jerk style. That's what I want now. Don't get on that Who Shot John oxtail. All that good stuff. G14 classified. That drink part, that's got to be under the word classified. That's all I got to say about that. But listen, y'all, football, tailgating, all of that, it brings out the best in all of us. See, Ephraim, my God, today. Look at him. Now, Ephraim, I said tailgate. I didn't say about Sunday go to meeting dinner. That's a Sunday meal. That's Sunday dinner right there, man. Yes, Lord. See, yeah, KT. We know about them classified concoctions. Sometimes nothing. Anyway, let me keep it moving. Yeah, Key. See, give me some collard green, bro. Yes, sir. Olives, mustards. Yeah. Kimberly. See, Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly. And don't you tell my doctor that me and you were drinking on the sweet tea. We diabetics. We got to be careful of that. But when look at him. Let me tell you something. And this ain't no blasphemous statement. So if my nephew's still on here, when you making sweet tea, I want this to go out into the nation. This is for Piano Man now. Check this out. Stephen, now hear me now. KT, Dr. Crystal, all y'all, JB, we supposed to be talking about football. This part of it, Dwight. Because I can't watch no football on no empty stomach. I'm gonna be like Fred Sanford. Fat folk get violent when they ain't had nothing to eat. But anyway, look at here. Let me tell you something. When you making the sweet tea, listen to me. See, when you making sweet tea and you making Piano Man some sweet tea, I want you to put enough sugar in there and listen, don't stop with that sugar until you hear the Lord say, well done. Whoa. I felt that in my shondo. Let me tell you something. Don't stop with the sugar until you hear the Lord say, well done. That's right. Now, I'm just saying, homemade rotel, Dr. Crystal, my sister makes that to perfection. I ain't lying to you. And we do that for tailgate. We do it. I'm just saying, man. So, Dr. Crystal, we got you on that homemade rotel. So if you ever this away and you let me know, and everything. I'll tell my sister to hook you up. It is delicious. Look at him. And JP, see, the governor, see, there they go being. All I'm going to say is moonshine ain't for everybody. It ain't for the weak of heart. It ain't for those. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. If you're trying to get a good nap in, that's your go-to. That's your go-to. Some folks, they just knock them right off their feet. Piano Man just saying. I'm just saying. So this is part of it. Y'all know what? Let me tell you this. Dwight said we're going to be talking about football. We talking about football. Tailgating is a part of the football construct. I ain't going to no football game or to no tailgate. It ain't no tailgate without some good food. We all just sitting around there just watching football and everybody hungry on the you got the, as my daddy would say, you got the missed meal toddler. I mean, come on, man. That's a part of it. So that's how I see it. See, you know what? Y'all, I'm gonna put the 401k crew in timeout. I got 2 or 3 members that I'm gonna put them on timeout for a minute. Because they just won't let Piano Man be great. They won't let me be great, Dr. Crystal. You know what? I'm gonna put it to you like this. Uh-oh. Ribs, hot dog, pulled pork. Ooh. Michelle, let me know when you're going to be in town so I can come over there. DSG, what you say when you hear that the creek has risen? Oh, Lord. So, some folks, look at him. Some folks don't know when to say when, DSG. They just don't know. I'm just saying now. I'm just saying. You tell some folks to take an inch and they take the whole leg. They take the whole leg. And then after they take the leg and everything, and then next thing you know, they down for the count. They down for the count. I'm just saying. So all I'm saying is, you heard Piano Man say it, moonshine is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Moonshine separates the pretenders from the contenders. I'm just saying now. I'm just saying. I'm with Kimberly and Stephen. I want some soul food. But all I'm saying is, with Governor JB, and look at him, I mean this, don't bring me no macaroni and cheese that look like, I don't want no macaroni and cheese that look like the other end of the Rotel dip, okay? I'm just saying, don't bring me no mac and cheese. I'm just saying now. I'm just saying. So it is what it is. So when we have, I hear you. I hear you, Steven. Coca-Cola 24/7. I hear you. I'm just saying. So whatever your choice of beverage is, that's your choice. That's just your choice. But when we're tailgating this year, man, have a good time. Have fun at these games. That's the reason I bought this up. We can talk about football all day long, but there's more to football than just the X's and the O's and just to play Yay Alabama and things like that, or whomever your school may be. There is a particular point that we break bread and we have fun and we have all things in common and all that kind of stuff. And that's what it's designed to do, is to have fun. So I'm just saying now, because I'm getting ready to go in here and break me some bread in just a few minutes, and then I got some more business I got to go handle up on. But green bean casserole, that's a good one too. But at the beginning of the summer, I don't want anything that's going to spoil quick. I don't want that. I want some stuff that's going to be able to be kept and everything. But if I open up, I go to a tailgate and I open up that pan and that macaroni and cheese looking like the Pacific Ocean, I'm going to cry. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. That's what I'm going to say. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Don't come there with no macaroni and cheese looking all crazy. Okay? So that's been our fun spot for today and everything. Have a great day. And listen. Make the best of the day. Make the best of it. Make the best of it. We just sat up here and talked about food and my stomach turned. I'm like my Uncle Leotis now. My stomach turning round and round. I got hungry. That tailgate part. And I knew that tailgate part was going to do that to me. It was going to make me hungry because I have not eaten. I got up and did what I do. But I got a couple things I want to say before we go. First of all, thankful to everybody in the chat. If you thankful for Aero Squad coming, thankful for Jonathan Lewis coming, KB stopped in, thankful for everyone from the 4OK crew being here today. Just thankful for those who were looking and lurking, ghost writers, ghost cookers, just ghost, Casper, all y'all. Just thankful for y'all too. But if you've never subscribed to my channel, please do so. And not only mine, DSGB84, Zach Pitcher Gaming. Wait a minute, I got to do this because this is something that I like doing. And these are guys I like watching. People I like watching, and everything. Here's Hall of Fame Jason, Stephen M. Smith, Spody Shody, Jake Merrill, Chance, Jonathan Lewis, Tez, KB, B Sharp, Ty Hayes, Coach Al, Coach Carl, Coach Sean, Marvin Constant, Justin Riley, and Clint Lamb. And then there's others like way off sides, or is it Rogers and Herb? I can't remember all of these particular names, but there will be more added to the list. Subscribe to these people. Subscribe to them. Subscribe to their channels. There will be no excuse for missing out on good college football content, especially those of us that follow Alabama. Follow these guys. Follow these people. Subscribe to their channels. Give them your time. Give them your attention. Just like for me, because I'm doing it too. Because guess what? We're all in this thing together. Okay? Now, OG Gill doesn't eat pork, but I'm going to tell you what else I do, OG Gill. I found me some nice, and some people don't eat beef ribs, but I do. I do. And I can do a mean beef one too. I sure will, Aero Squad. I will list all of them. I will list all of them the next time I go live. But be on the lookout for some shorts that I'm going to be doing, and I will be mentioning them too. So I'm going to be doing a lot more and everything. So let's just be on the lookout for that. But let's support one another. Let's support one another, and don't be so angry. Don't be so And this, like I said, KB said something to me a couple of weeks ago. This kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook and get something to eat. This thing is big enough for everybody. Yeah. So I'm just saying. So let's just support one another. Also, don't forget, tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, 7 Central, everybody to the west of Texas. You know what time it is for you out there. KB, Piano Man, keeping it a buck every Friday night right here. We're going to be doing the doggone thing. And let me tell you this. If you don't want the truth, don't see us, because we just going to keep it real with you, whether you want to hear it or everywhere. Shout out to all content creators and podcasters everywhere. Listen, I say this daily. Our voices are being heard. Our content is being recognized. Our faces are being recognized. And remember, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And in the words of my pastor, Bishop Kenneth E. Preston, do these three things. Stay focused, drive, and go forward. Okay? And just always remember, I may not see you today or tomorrow, but you know what? Piano Man is going to see you in the long run. I really am. I'll see you in the long run. One way or another, I'm going to see you. And just remember, I'm no expert. Like you're not an expert. I'm no expert, but Piano Man know what he's talking about. So on behalf of 401k crew, Bama Nation, all over the place, north, south, east, west, from sea to shining sea. Until tomorrow, this is Piano Man saying, God bless you. Have a great day and roll tide. See you in the morning.